In this challenge, I'm going to be playing with only a secondary weapon, and every time there's a new map, I'm going to switch to a different secondary weapon, just because there are like 5 secondary weapons in the game now, so it's been a while since I've kind of took them all for a spin. So the rules are really simple, just no primary weapons, and I'm going to stay in the same server, so I'm not going to jump between servers, and just going to see how many games I can win. Not really a challenge in terms of like difficulty level. The goal is just to do as well as possible. It's going to be really useful for like just evaluating the different secondaries, and I'm not going to include the sawed-off just because it's more of a movement-based weapon, and I'm not sure if I'll have like time or the video might be too long. I guess maybe we'll see. And also I'm going to try to update you guys status of my life and just general thoughts about like Krunker related topics. So starting things off, I'm starting here with the Deagle. In terms of free-for-alls, just having those extra 2 bullets is really helpful. And I see a lot of good players choose the Deagle, especially like after a balance patch like a while ago, because the blaster used to be like really strong. But now the blaster and Deagle are a lot more close in terms of power. One thing to consider is that a lot of the competitive rule sets, they do not allow the blaster, so that could also be a reason why some people choose to use the Deagle, but those could always change. And for the purposes of this video, let's just say that I'll let you guys know at the end what I think is the best in terms of pub lobbies. So looks like Srems just joined my game. You guys love to like leave comments when he's in my game, so this should be fun. And Deagle blaster damage stats pretty much exactly the same, so really it's just a trade-off between rate of fire and clip size. It's kind of a cool like distinction. Got pretty lucky there. And since it's one of the most, ooh, nice collat right there. random collat. But since it's asked a lot in terms of like strems in my games, just because like we're on the same server, Silicon Valley, so I do see him in a lot of games, and I think he has like one of the most playtime. So always cool to see. So that's game number 1, 23-3. Going with blaster now. If you didn't catch one of my previous videos, I am going to post a bit less from now until mid-October because I am getting married, so I'm very excited. Just means there's a lot of prep work that I'm doing for it. But after that, very excited for what's to come in Krunker. It does take me a moment to get like used to the rhythm of the blaster compared to the Deagle. Rocket recently got reworked, buffed. Nice double headshot there. It's like 4 kills in a row with the Rocket. A lot of catching up to do. I'm not sure, I bet Srems is probably like trading right now or something. Oh, and he left the game. Guess he was tired of Rocket. Gonna focus for a bit. Yeah, the only thing about that blaster is like that clip size. So with blaster, because of the clip size, either I like to go for like a quick like 2-round burst, or sometimes you just have to slow down because you know that like you have 1 shot left, and if you miss that shot you gotta reload, and you're definitely gonna lose that fight if you reload. So that's like kind of something to keep in mind with a blaster. It's like you have to kind of track the number of the bullets that are like left in the clip, or rather magazine. Okay. Now I'm like hitting all my shots and I get blown up by a rocket. 15 kill streak, not bad. Okay, wow, so that was like a quick turnaround on my points that game. went from like, you know, handful of points to 3,500. So GG, 2 wins. So hopefully make it 3 in a row. I think I manually adjusted the model for the pistol. Looks like yeah, I did. I never use the pistol, so sometimes I forget, but PhilzGoodMan, I adjust the Y offset. Before the setting existed, I like adjusted the models manually. And actually, I think it still works better than like the in-game setting for adjusting the offset, because like you can just drag the object file around in Photoshop and export, and like you can make it like smaller, scale it down. I'd just rather be looking at a dot instead of like down the sights. Got a crossbow guy this game. Might be a little bit harder. It's on PhilClan. So Turtles 2. Looks like he could be pretty cracked. So let's see if it makes things more challenging. And the shotgun. So you see how much damage the pistol does? It's like headshots like 29. I think if the rate of fire was buffed a little bit, then the pistol would be like maybe a more viable alternative, but probably still not. Because the, I mean, the one-shot to 100 ability of both the Deagle and the blaster is just like really big. Yeah, so starting to get the hang of pistol a little bit more. It's tricky because like you have to tap to shoot as fast as you can, but also like you have to track. Final secondary for the challenge, it's gonna be the auto pistol. And you guys can see that unlike the other secondaries, I have not adjusted the model in PhilzGoodMan yet. So the Glock is like totally blocking my my dot. But that's okay. And it is a free-for-all, so I should try to go for headshots and avoid getting hit by a throwing knife. Okay. I think that's like 16 damage headshot, 8 damage body shot. Let's see. 16 body? Or is it like the same damage, but the damage number is a different color? Yeah. So it's like headshot and body shot, it's like the same damage. I think I'll have to do some more thorough testing to figure out like exactly what's going on in terms of the auto pistol fall off. I did a little bit like a long time ago. I don't really like rage that much, but if I did, I think the crossbow would be the closest thing to making me rage. Somewhat close to Turtles in points, so let's see if we can take this one home. It just goes out so fast. Like I shot probably like 8 rounds, and then he turns around, and then the travel time is pretty minimal now with the crossbow. But I mean, if you miss, then even though the crossbow reload time is quite fast, it's still like not fast enough for a follow-up. So like if you're crossbow, you just have to keep on moving. So didn't get the win that time. Some final thoughts about the challenge is that the blaster for me is the best. Deagle is like definitely a close second, and sometimes could often be like a better choice for the free-for-all lobbies. The way I would balance the pistol would just be to significantly increase the fire rate. The auto pistol just really weak overall, and I think the fall off is one area where it could potentially be buffed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick gameplay video. Again, I'm not going to be posting quite as frequently because I'm getting married. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.